Or just make a big mess,
Yeah,
right?
it's okay.
It all tastes the same is what I've been learning, yeah. And what kind of mushrooms are these?
These are shiitake mushrooms.
Shiitake, okay. And I said that wrong, didn't I? I'll just keep on going. Hello, fellow foodies, and welcome in to another episode of Order Up. I'm Erika Thomas, and I am so excited to introduce you to authentic Korean cuisine, simplified, cooked from scratch right here in Bentonville, Arkansas. We're learning about culture and cuisine from a family bringing their passion for food from their home to your plate. Let's go order up inside ArkanSeoul.
안녕하세요. My name is Tae Cho.
Tae Cho and his wife Suna are East Coast transplants to Northwest Arkansas. Both born in Korea before their families moved to the U.S. in the 60s and 70s.
Mentality, the way we think, as American as we can be. We have the added bonus of being Korean and being exposed to our Korean culture. So it helps us look at things with a couple different lenses.
That perspective turned a passion for food into a family business with a focus on flavor.
We just saw a need for adding to the diversity of foods here. We grew up eating Korean food. We thought it was a neat way to introduce our culture to the community here. This is ChopChe. It's a glass noodle dish with stir-fried vegetables.
So I'm seeing the spinach, bell peppers, mushrooms, looks like some onions. Carrots.
It's
like a sweet potato?
It's a sweet potato vermicelli noodles.
Fascinating. But then they turn kind of this grayish color before they go glassy.
Yeah. It's interesting, right?
It is really interesting, sure.
So mix it all in.
Okay.
Then you'll see the transformation.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's fast.
Yeah.
Like once it hits the heat, it starts turning. Let's grab a bunch of it all at once. It is so beautiful though. It's like a rainbow.
Yeah, I'll grab some. This is one of my favorites. What do you think?
The texture is really interesting. That little bit of chew and I mean almost a little bit slippery, which is it's a really fun play on the tongue. That's really delicious.
It's a texture that really, and that along with the flavor, it's very savory.
It still feels light. It doesn't feel heavy.
Yep.
Which is really great. After bringing their family of 5 to Bentonville in 2019 for Tae's day job, the restaurant opened in October 2020.
Side hustle is ArkanSeoul. It's crazy opening a business anytime. Yeah. And during the pandemic, it was probably crazier, but we saw the opportunity here.
That opportunity requires all hands on deck, with Tae's sister-in-law Carol and mother-in-law Rose moving south to help out.
The recipes for all the dishes that we serve at ArkanSeoul, they're really inspired by her. They're all the home-cooked meals that she made for us at home. The dish over here is our Peeping Pop.
I'll be honest, even as a vegetarian, I'm not usually a huge mushroom fan, but when you add in the sesame oil, like, I feel like
it makes it all good. Yeah. A lot of sesame oil in Korean cooking. Yeah.
It smells so good. Yeah. And these are the bean sprouts, you said?
Soybean sprouts. It's looking so pretty.
I know, it's so beautiful. And then you just mix it all together and make a big mess of it, but it's so good. That looks amazing.
Very popular to be served this way. It pairs with this gochujang paste sauce here.
The red sauce.
This is red chili, red chili based sauce.
So good.
Thank you.
I might grab a little bit of that egg too. It looks delicious. Tell me the name of the sauce again.
Gochujang. Gochujang.
Gochujang.
Yes.
Okay.
Gochu is pepper.
Gochu, okay.
And
Gotcha.
jang is sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, pepper sauce.
All right, I'm excited to try this.
I'll join you.
Yes. It's incredible. Wow.
What do you think?
That's delicious.
No.
I'm getting the sesame seed right away, and I love sesame. That's the best way I've ever eaten spinach. That's delicious.
I love explaining things and kind of, again, this is how we're sharing our culture.
Yeah, a total learning experience, but I love it. That learning experience starts when you walk through the door, as customers explore the menu.
We try to explain it as simply as possible. This is how the dish is presented, and this is really where the options are. And walk them through.
It's an edible education.
We have a base of rice. You select a protein, and then we have 3 different panchans, which are side dishes that accompany Korean dishes.
Oh, that smells so good. Okay, so the next step is the kimchi, right?
Right.
Okay, walk me through the process. You start with just the fresh cabbage.
Fresh snapper cabbage. This is what it looks like.
Okay.
And then this is the kimchi seasoning. That's how it's made here.
Okay.
made by my mom.
Nice. So family recipe.
Family
Yeah.
recipe. And then we're gonna start applying layer by layer.
This is really like hands-on. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's kind of fun.
It's a labor of love.
Yeah. Trying to massage it in there as nice as possible.
It's a good stress reliever.
I can see that. That looks incredible. Wow.
Kimchi, traditionally, it's a traditional Korean dish, and it was fermented in the winter.
Wow. I love kimchi. That's one of the things I feel like I'm familiar with from Korean cuisine, and you know, I could
This
eat
is all
a
house-made.
bucket of it.
Yeah.
I'd love to try the
Oh, yes.
the
Let me get that
cucumbers.
over
Those
to
look
you.
amazing.
Yeah.
So is this the same spice that's put on the spicy kimchi, or
Very
is it a different?
similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grab one of these.
Very similar. Good?
The crunch is great.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love the texture. Ooh, and then I got the heat on the backside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every bite is different. A lesson in handcrafted soul food, designed to bring people together.
Promote maybe just people that have never tried different foods before to go out and explore, not just Korean food, but any other cuisines out here owned by small businesses owned by minority families.
And ultimately, family is what ArkanSeoul is all about.
The one thing that I tell my kids all the time is just be proud of your culture, be proud of your heritage. Don't let anyone make you feel like you're lesser than.
And with 3 generations under one roof, this women-led business is a masterclass in traditional values and modern ideals.
For my 2 older daughters, I mean, just to see that women can do everything as equally well as men, if not better. I think women are smarter, but that's another thing that we want them to be able to take away, that women can do anything. Women can run their own businesses.
Well, thank you for sharing all of these tricks of the trade and your family secrets with us, and it's been
It was a pleasure.
incredible to dine with you. Thank you.